So hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I actually bought off a girl here who's actually moving, and it's art supply stuff, and I love my arts and crafts, so I'm just going to show you guys what I got, and all of this stuff came to a total of $100 together, which is a great deal considering the price that some of this stuff is. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is actually some what are they called? Canvases that I bought. And I'm not a huge painter, but I'm hoping to kind of start to be able to paint a lot more and to learn how to do it and get better at it, because I can somewhat draw, but painting has yet to be a forte or a skill that I have. So these are the 24 by 30 inch canvases. They're huge, and they're the Artist Loft ones, and when she was talking about these, she said that each one was $80 original, and I got 2 of them, so those 2 canvases literally wipe out the price right away off the bat. And then the next thing that I did get was a whole bunch of yarn. So the first one that I got was this Quickie Rapido Lion brand, and it's this nice gray and black color. But then I also got this purple one, and this came with 2 of these, and I was super excited because I want to make a scarf or a hat out of this, or if I can both, and mix this with this nice gray wool, which right now I'm actually making a scarf out of with a black detailing, which I'll show you guys that when I'm finished. And I also got this color, and it's a nice like brown chocolate color. What is it called? It's called Barley Oak. And so I got 3 of those ones, and when you look at yarn, it's $10 a ball. So this is $80 for all this yarn that I got. And so the other thing with yarns like this, if you want a wool yarn that's going to be insulated for the winter, check, because acrylic is used a lot to mimic wool. And then I have this one which has like absolutely no twist to it, so that's another thing. But this is a nice, like, it's super soft, so I don't know what it's made out of, but it's fantastic. And when I got that, I was just like, I'll take the knitting supplies too, and if I don't use them, I'll just either give them as gifts or sell them off to somebody else. And I have no clue how much this stuff is worth, but this knitting needle, I don't know what it's for. I think for socks. I got a small pair, a orange pair, which is about a medium, and then this one, which is a small. So I got those 3 pairs of knitting needles. I got another one of these loop things. It's called, doesn't have a name, but I got one of those. And then I got these gourmet garment knit labels, which are cool, and I'll actually use these. So I guess you just iron or sew these on, iron them on, and then people can know that you made this, and you can sell your knitting stuff. And then I got cable stitch holders, which I don't know what those are either. I don't know. A little, knitting accessory kit, which I could totally use the measuring tape because of sewing and stuff, but I don't know what the other stuff is. And then these crochet hooks, which I'll probably end up keeping and giving to my grandma, and I'm gonna try to give her something to do. So different colors, different sizes, and then these are double pointed needles, which I will also not need and probably give to my grandma. And then this kit, which is like a sewing kit, and you couldn't see anything on this side, but that's okay. And it has like a tracing wheel, pencils, pins, needles, 2 pin cushions, some thread, white marking pencil, which is great. And I think this is transfer paper, which, if it is, thank God. But if you ever use these type of tracing paper on your clothes and stuff, don't. Try to get the markers that will fade away with heat, because this stuff right here, which you use on little projects and stuff, on fabrics generally you can't see through the other side. You'll end up getting a blue mark that'll never go away, because I have a bag that I made and I marked on the wrong side of the on the right side of the fabric, which is, I did it wrong, and now there's a mark all the way down the sides of my bags that I can't get rid of. And then I also got a 1, 2, 3 Knit Project Packed Beginners book as well. And then I got sorry, some fabric, and this one has hedgehogs and mushrooms on it, so I thought that was adorable, and I could make like a little pencil pouch out of this. There's quite a bit here. I'd say there's 0.4 of a meter here, and it's 155 centimeters wide. And then I got this cool plaid type stuff, which I'm thinking of a DIY for this. Just wait for that, and come up with some stuff now that my life's not so busy. And then I actually got two other canvases. They're the cheaper kind and they're really tiny, but a canvas is a canvas when you're starting out painting and you don't want to run through. And she gave those to me for free, but generally I think they're like $5 a piece or something like that. And then I got this giant bag of stuff, which just has so many things in. And so the first thing in here is this jewel mold, which she had used for soap, but I'm going to use it to try to make jewelry or keychains or just like fun little jewel pieces that I can just use for like paperweights or something like that. And I got that because she got Easy Cast clear casting epoxy in there, and this stuff is great for if you want to make anything from jewelry to clocks to just imagine it, and it's pretty much possible. But this stuff stinks and it is bad for your health, so you have to make sure that you wear a mask and gloves and stuff. But it's also works really well on clear or what's the words that I'm looking for? Shiny based molds on the bottom. That's where it works best. And talking about molds, I actually got some easy mold so that I can mold whatever I want, and this stuff is like $25. I believe when you first buy it, along with the epoxy resin is also $25, so that's $50 original price, and I got it a lot cheaper. And I also got another one of those with just a little less, about half of that in there, but this will be great when I do my clay projects that I'm going to be starting up again. The next thing that I got were these Prismacolors in assorted markers, and I am not sure what colors there are in here, but I think there's a fine line, there's a brush tip, and there is a chisel tip in there, and she said these are great for comic books and drawing, and so I'm going to use them for my sketches. So there's this fabric also, which has these flowers on them, and I thought this was just really, really pretty. There's not much in here, like 0.2 of a meter, and it's kind of cut a little bit already. If I had another piece of this, this is like a perfect pattern for, not a pattern, but the shape of this piece of fabric is perfect if you're making a tote bag and you didn't know how to make patterns, so that's great. The next thing is this piece of mint green diamond fabric, and I just like this so much. There's some missing, but you can always use scraps to make different things. Okay, and there's this. I'm going to actually take it and use these flowers and cut them out and sew them onto other fabric. And we also have another thing of resin. This one is more precise and easy for jewelry, and you just put it into this clear cup here, and I like that. And then I got some chalkboard acrylic craft paint in black. We got a lot of clay, Sculpey in particular, which these blocks are like $13 a piece, and I got like 1 3/4 of a pack. More clay, we have translucent, we have uchro, beige, white, another stamp pad, this one's black, there's graph stuff everywhere, another stamp pad, and a whole bunch of letters, which clay is great for stamp pads, make different designs on it. More clay in Primo with white, uchro, and beige. Some liquid translucent Sculpey, which is great for if you're going to put pieces together. And then we have some paints in Payne's Gray, Cobalt Violet Hue, which is a really nice color, Iozine Purple, Viridian Green, Phthalo Green, it has a yellow tint to it, some more Dioxin Purple, some Lamp Black in a huge tube for darkening and lighting your colors, some Flesh Tint for peoples, and finally some Titanium White in the acrylic paint. Okay, and then we have beads. So we have these ones in a nice blue color. Some nice minty type like seafoam green ones. Beautiful red ones. And these beads are great for the wire bracelets that you can make. Green ones. Along with some miniature utensils. Some cards, which I really like to use for mood boards. Some miniature bottles. And some more miniature bottles, which these are great for if you make necklaces. You can put little stuff inside. And lastly of this section, we have some beads of assortments, and there's a cute little owl in the bag. Look how cute that is. So that's adorable. Some anchors. So that's everything I got, and it all was for $100, which is a great deal. So if you guys have any further questions about anything that I do, just let me know. Also, if you have any questions about my schooling stuff, again, please just either message me, or if you want to comment down below asking for a video, I'll let you guys know. I feel like I have some helpful tips that can benefit you guys if you're going into this type of program that I was in, and I can let you know ahead of time. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye guys. Shh. Please don't be on my pants. Oh, shiznits, it's on my pants.